Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to Normandy High School. And boy, Pat, it's been a fun time here at Normandy. We have landed a rover on Mars, but you and I still cannot figure out how to do this without some technical issues. But with the help of Colin Cunningham, Patrick Hayes, I'm Grant Graves, and we have the final round of the GLC tournament. Pat, it's going to be a good one. Some really good basketball coming your way on the Lakewood Sports Channel.
Yeah, after some issues, we got it going, and I'm excited for this one, Grant.
Lakewood and Normandy getting ready to hear the national anthem. As we hear the national anthem maybe of Normandy High School, you got MGK going on here. He's a Cleveland guy.
Oh, yeah.
And we are patiently awaiting the national anthem and starting lineups, and then we will be off here from the Invader Dome, one of the best venues in Northeast Ohio for some high school basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year our season depends on the cooperation and support from everyone to follow our safety guidelines from the Ohio Department of Health. Please wear a facial covering at 6 feet apart during the game, and thank you for cooperation. On behalf of the Board of Education, Superintendent, and Administration, welcome to the Invader Dome, home of the Normandy Invaders. Normandy High School would like to welcome Lakewood High School in today's contest between the Lakewood Rangers and your Normandy Invaders. Now, if you would please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And with that, it is almost basketball time from the Invader Dome. Normandy and Lakewood squaring off in the last round of the GLC tournament. We take it down to the Normandy PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Positive and respectful manner. That means following the rules, speak and act responsibly, show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials, the coaches, the administrators, the authority figures, and of course your team and opponents. Please remember to respect the game. The officials tonight assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tonight's officials are Daniel Rambo, Don Reese, Joshua Fritz, and Sean Phillips. And now let's meet our visitors' starting lineup. We have number 1, senior Peter Petsoras. Number 5, junior Riley Ullens. Number 10, junior Hakeem Karan. Number 12, senior Mohammed Katkut. And number 23, senior Ahmad Muhammad. Lakewood's varsity head coach is Alex Kamak. He is assisted by Brian Higginbotham and Demetrius Lovett.
And with that, it is basketball time. We have Lakewood with a little different of a lineup out there. You have Cut starting tonight. No Aiden Wacker out there for the Rangers tonight. And then you have Riley Unlitz, Ahmed Muhammad, Hakeem Karan, and Pete Patsoris. 4 pretty consistent starters for the Rangers. And on the Normandy side, a really good starting 5 for them. They are really powered by this starting lineup.
Yes, Grant, and it's all goes through Stanek. I mean, he's the guy that gets their team going. They've been without him a couple games throughout the season. We were talking to the coaches before the game, and this is their first game since about Christmas break that they've had their full roster. So of course they run into Lakewood where we're down a couple of guys, but the Rangers are up for the challenge and ready to go tonight.
Certainly a challenge it will be as Lakewood and Normandy gets set to square off here from the Invader Dome. So glad you are joining us in at home as big number 21, Stefan Stanek, will approach the circle here, and Pete Patsoris will jump against him. Two of the area's leading rebounders. They are some fantastic leapers in Patsoris and Stefanik.
Yes, they are, and I know Coach Carpel loves the keys of the game, and for the Rangers, you just got to stop Stanek. I mean, that's the main key. They have other guys, but he's the motor to the boat.
And we are off here at Normandy High School in the Invader Dome. Controlling it for Normandy is number 2, Lanik. We got our college game day feel up here in the balcony of the Invader Dome. Patsoris just knocks it away from Stanek, but too tough as Stefan Stanek knocks in the first buckets of these games.
And keys for the Rangers, they gotta handle pressure. They didn't do a very good job against Bay tonight. They got to do a better job of it.
Nice job getting it across by the Lakewood Rangers as Karan will pull up, and his pull-up jumper is no good, and Normandy will take it the other way.
Yeah, they're going to find any way possible to get Stanek the basketball. If it's not in the post, if it's running, giving them ball screens, they're going to find ways to get in the rock.
This is a very interesting Normandy squad, Pat, because they are built very much in the mold of current NBA teams. They have a big stretch who can shoot it and really score down low, and some really good shooters around Stanek, as Pete Patsoris says, I can do my fair share.
Yeah, 100%. And then they bring some bigs off the bench. I mean, Gale is a big guy that comes off the bench and can give you some size.
Up there, no good, is number 5, Dunn, a fantastic shooter for the Normandy Invaders. He has knocked down some big shots for them this year.
Yeah, he stepped up big in some of the absences of their guards and Stanek as well. So he can get it going if need be.
We appreciate you hanging with us. Anybody that you know out there that is a big Lakewood Sports Channel fan, make sure you send them our new YouTube link out there. We're so glad that we can bring you the action presented by First Fellow of Lakewood. Karan off the screen, no good. Muhammad contested the rebound, and Normandy will push out the other way. In the middle, number 11, Tyler Carciapello.
Rangers handling the pressure so far pretty well from the Invaders. They just got to keep it going.
Certainly it looks like the Rangers have learned their lesson from the Bay Village Rockets, who will be playing tomorrow afternoon for the GLC title against, get this, number 7, holy name, a very low seed.
Cinderella story.
Very low seed coming out of GLC tournament as a very high arcing Riley Unlitz.
And
floater goes in.
And we talked about early in the year that the Invaders were my Cinderella team, or my dark horse to make a run at the tournament. They lost early, but still playing against us tonight.
Deep 3 there from Ibrahim, no good, and it will be the Rangers pushing it the other way. Muhammad sets up on the wing, working against Carciapolo.
That's a tongue twister, huh, Grant?
Oh, I've been watching my fair share of Sopranos, so I'm good. Foul underneath, and Lakewood. Excuse me, that one went out of bounds. It was called, and a substitution will be taken by the Invaders. It'll be number 10, Chase Cockrell, in for number, it appears that he came in for number 2, Michael Lanik.
Yeah, and they've been without Lanik and Ibrahim for a handful of games, so they have some depth with these guards playing some minutes that they may not have seen at full strength.
Nice flare screen there to get Stanek an open look. Usually knocks those down. The Ashland basketball commit really has had a fantastic season for the orange and black. Screen set there for Patsoris. It's Unlitz with that in and out move, and high off the glass. Riley Unlitz, man, we have seen some really nice finishes have come off that in and out. He has really been honing that move and done a great job with it this year.
Yeah, I'd really say the second half of the season, he's really stepped up scoring-wise for the Rangers.
Unlitz had a great game against Bay Village. He's really come on in the second half of the year as a tough battle between two of the area's best big men in Pat Soros and Stanek. And a travel there.
Shuffled the shoes a little bit.
On Karan. We'll bring in Jarris, and Karan will sit down. Coach Kamok's squad wearing their very nice GV Art uniforms. And we're just glad they have them. We got new GV Artwork hoodies. Man, we are looking fly here at Normandy.
Coach Kamok was nice enough to, outfit us as well with some nice gear as well.
Dunn comes off a screen and knocks it down. Matt Dunn, the sharpshooter for Normandy.
Yeah,
they love to run him off screens. You're going to see him going around all night. His motor does not quit.
No, he's had some big games. Like I said, when they're not at full strength, someone's got to step up, and he's done it quite a few times.
Yulnitz controls it for the Rangers. 7-6, the Rangers trail. Jarris comes off the same little flare screen, but we'll think better of it. As Pat Soros thought about a deep one. He steps back for three. That one in and out. Good look for Pat Soros. Usually like that one if you're the Rangers.
Yeah, the Pat Soros-Stanek matchup is going to be a fun one to watch. If you're Pete, got to play smart defensively. You don't want to get in foul trouble early.
Ibrahim teamed up another one, but another miss for Nadir Ibrahim. Will turn the ball back to the Rangers. And again, a little 2-2-1 pressure for Normandy. If you're Normandy, you love this 2-2-1 pressure because, hey, if you beat it, congratulations. You got to deal with one of the area's best shot blockers at the rim.
Yeah, he's a big body. He's long, athletic. It's going to be tough to get inside, even if you do break the press, like you stated.
Speaking about tough inside, it's Pat Soros who was pushed in the back as he got great positioning for that offensive rebound, but Ibrahim wasn't going to let him get it cleanly, and the Jarris miss will be no harm, no foul, as the Rangers will take the ball out of bounds.
And Normandy gets even bigger with bringing in Gale, another big body, to go against the Rangers. Not too huge size. Pete's our biggest guy right now. Ahmed second biggest. So they definitely have the size advantage.
Patrick Gale, very good presence for Normandy inside as he puts his impact on the game right away with a nice layup underneath. Nice touch pass to get Gale a nice open look at the rim.
I think he could have been 4 foot tall there and made that layup. He was that wide open.
Lakewood trailing by 3 here at the Invader Dome, one of the best venues in Northeast Ohio. We love coming out here. Man, really nice facility. The people out here have been great because, boy, we had our fair share of difficulties bringing this one to the airwaves, and we're really glad we have had the support of the folks out here at Normandy High School.
Yeah, they've helped us out a lot. It came down to the wire, but we got it done for the Rangers faithful.
Certainly a Lakewood Sports Channel buzzer beater, a first for us as Jaquan Neal checks in for Mark Jarris.
Not going to lie.
Tough shot there by number 11, Garcia Polo.
Kind of nice that the JV game, Rangers got an overtime victory. The overtime gave us a couple extra minutes to, get things going.
Cut's first shot attempt is nothing but not a teardrop. Falls from the Normandy Invader Dome.
First start, first points for Mo Cut. Good for him.
Strong take inside, and a late whistle will come in against, it appears, Ahmed Muhammad, who's pleading his case for being straight up and down. Coach Kamok also asking for an explanation on that one.
And Grant, that's fun to see. You see a guy that works hard at practice, earns some minutes, earns a start, and then, performs well in the game as well.
Tail of the tape for both teams as Garcia Polo knocks down the first one. Normandy lost in one of the lowest scoring affairs you'll see in men's basketball unless one team's holding the ball. I saw a 6-4 Alabama state playoff game in the news the other day. But it was a 35-31 loss to Rocky River, who we certainly know can grind you out. And certainly Normandy did not really respond well offensively to what Bay can do athletically. As Stanek pushes it in the open floor, and the Ashland commit couldn't get it to go. Came back in bounds, was able to corral it in. Normandy will control it with just 1:20 left.
Yeah, you got to get that rebound there if you're the Rangers.
But certainly a disappointing out. Oh, as Stanek knocks down a good 3 from distance there. But certainly a disappointing exit from the tournament for Normandy as Cut knocks down another three. Lakewood, they won their opening round game against EC, was able to defeat the Panthers of Elyria Catholic and lost to Bay Village last Friday night. Had their game against Valley Forge canceled because of snow-related issues. Normandy playing Buckeye in their consolation game and was able to defeat the Bucks. So that's how you got Lakewood and Normandy here tonight on the Lakewood Sports Channel, presented by First Federal of Lakewood.
Yeah, it's nice to see a fresh face, Grant. We played Forge twice, playing a team 3 times. We've only had so many games. It's nice.
Steal in the forecourt, and the Statue of Liberty layup there by Garcia Polo won't go, and Lakewood has a chance to knot it up with just 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I thought Mo Cut was going to go for the heat check there. He didn't smart play because he wasn't, didn't have the open look.
Very balanced attack from the Invaders. That's their MO. It's been that way all year. Q Neal with the step back. 4 seconds remaining. Hewlett steps back for the three. Comes up empty. And Lakewood comes up 3 points shy of Normandy's 15 points. It's 15-12 here on the Lakewood Sports Channel, and we want to catch our breath a little bit. It's good to be bringing everyone the action. Thanks for hanging in there with us on the Lakewood Sports Channel, presented by First Federal of Lakewood. And remember, First Federal of Lakewood is rooted in the communities they serve and has supported the personal and business banking needs of its customers since 1935. Visit ffl.net to learn more, and do it with me, Pat. We'll take a nice deep breath here. All right, it's good to be with everyone at home. We got Colin Cunningham, as always, on the camera. We got Braden Volkancic on the scoreboard here. Thank you very much. He's doing a great job on the scoreboard tonight. Certainly, you want to say anything to the fans at home? No. Okay, all right. We'll get him next year on the broadcast. It'll be Colin.
Man of many words.
Man of many words, as Coach Kamak looking for the answers here at Normandy. We talked about it, a really good stretch of basketball in December and January. They were 8-1 in December and January.
Yeah.
Then, obviously, COVID complications come in, and it's tough to rebound from that. It's tough to have, obviously, the consistency that you need when guys are in and out of the lineup. Lakewood's certainly no stranger to that, and they had dropped a few games. Now, in the tournament playing against River, you would think that this team has the talent to go far in the TLC tournament, but that's why the tournament is full of surprises, full of upsets. It's why Holy Name, the 7 seed, is playing in the championship tomorrow against Bay Village, and certainly we're seeing the Invaders at full strength, and it's impressive. They really move the ball well, and it's a team attack. Yeah,
they have weapons all over the place. I mean, you key in on Stanek, which you should, but he dumps it off to a shooter, and they're going to knock it down.
Done for 3 off the front rim, and Pat Source will push it the other way. Nice job by the Invaders to get back in transition. Number 10, Chase Cuckroll out there.
Yeah, the Invaders, I think, cracked
long arms of Stanek knocks that one away, and Normandy will push it the other way. Wide open 3 in the corner. Can't get it to go, and a one-handed rebound is pulled down by Muhammad.
They cracked the top 25 there when they were playing, early in the December time. I think they were topped out at 21 or something like that. So they were playing really good basketball.
Got in the top 25, went to Fairview without Stanek and lost a close one there to the Warriors. And that's been the story of the Invaders season. Who's available and when?
And that's the thing. Even when they've been without some guys, they're playing hard. They're staying in games and losing a couple close ones.
Cut again from the corner. That one comes up empty, and Normandy will retain possession. That 3-2 zone there is tough too, as Dunn comes just inside the three-point line and connects 4-2.
Yeah, I believe that was just inside. I believe they gave him a 3 there. I thought he was a foot inside, but I'll have to check the tape on that one. Yeah, when they're in the zone, it hurts not having the Aiden Wacker that we're missing tonight, because as the Ranger faithful know, he's been a sharpshooter all season.
Stanek at the top of that 3-2 zone with big number 15, Patrick Gale behind it. Makes it very tough for the Rangers to get to the middle of the floor and attack to the middle. They'll have to be creative in how they counteract this. And if Cut can keep hitting from the corner, that's a great way to counteract this zone.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because Riley's going to get his, Pete's going to get his. If Mo's the guy that can, hit some shots, that's going to be huge for the Rangers.
Nice, and one there by Pat Source. A good pump fake got Gale in the air, and his first foul will be assessed, and it'll be Pat Source's first chip to the free throw line.
And you know, Grant, Coach Gammock, you know, he game plans with the best of them. You know, he watches a ton of film, but you don't see a 3-2 zone too often. So it's something different that you're not necessarily used to. So you got to kind of work some things in that you may not see the rest of the season.
As the referees will conference on this one, but they'll say this foul will be given. Excuse us.
I think they're saying number 3. I don't see a number 3 even on the court.
Don't see number. They're going to give it to number 5, Matt Dunn.
Okay.
Going to give it to number 5, Matt Dunn. As Pat Source knocks in the free throw, his 5th point of the evening. Rangers are being led in the scoring category by a fairly newcomer to the starting lineup. Number 12, Muhammad Cut. And Normandy being led by number 5, Matt Dunn. With 2 3-pointers, he has 6.
I'm impressed, Grant, with you know, the Invaders' size. The Rangers are doing a really good job rebounding the basketball so far tonight.
Inside, Pat Source sent away by the Ashland commit. Flying in like an eagle was Stanek.
Yeah, Ashland's got a really good program too. That'll be a good spot for him.
Stanek, multiple D2 offers as Gale on the putback there. Walsh was an option for him. Ashland was an option for him. Certainly both really good D2 programs.
Yes, they both are, and they're both, you know, close to home, which is always fun, so you get family able to come watch and everything like that. He started his career at, you know, St. Ignatius and then came over here, I believe, after his sophomore year, and he's really made the best of it.
1,000-point scorer. He's in the record books for the Invaders as Jaquan Neal's three-pointer no good, and Dunn fell to the ground but was able to get rid of it, and Normandy will push it the other way. Stanek taking it all the way. Those long arms tried to loop that one in there, but nice interior defense by the Rangers.
Yeah, we caught a break there. That was too easy. Got a little backdoor action.
Muhammad on the pass from Mulitz, no good. That one over the backboard and out. Miles Harper and Mark Jarris checking in for the Rangers.
Mo's hit some threes, but no one else has really gotten into the party from beyond the arc. So you like the Rangers staying in here, only down 5. Playing pretty solid defense. Just got to keep it up and start hitting some shots.
Stanek matching up against Pat Source, a matchup we've wanted to see all year. Nice three-pointer there again by Dunn, and if Matt Dunn heats up like he did against Elyria Catholic the other night, it'll certainly be a long night for the Rangers, who find themselves trailing 23-15 with under 4 remaining.
Yeah, it'll be tough because you got to cue in on him and Stanek, and that makes it a little bit tougher.
More than any GLC team we have seen, as Ullens pulls a deep 3 off the back iron, and a rebound by Gale is tipped out by Pat Source. And more than any team just watching the tape on Normandy and getting introduced to the Invaders this year, they do a really good job of running their guys off screens and getting them open looks, because, hey, it's no secret to the GLC that Stanek can shoot it, Matt Dunn can shoot it, Ibrahim likes to pull it, but still they find their guys open shots. Really good job that they have established this offense for themselves.
Yes, yeah, they do it in multiple ways, stagger screens, flare screens, whatever they can.
Multiple ways indeed, as Michael Lanik knocks off a floater off the backboard and extends the Normandy lead to 10.
Need a bucket here for the Rangers to kind of, kill this run by the Invaders.
Certainly will help with the shooting of Harper and Jarris into the game for the Rangers.
Yeah, I'd love to get Riley an open look here to get him going as well.
Normandy certainly doing a good job keying in on Pat Source. The senior takes the jumper from the corner, came up empty, and Normandy will have a chance to bring their lead further away from the purple and gold. A deep 3 pulled and no good. Some tough shots being taken by both teams here. A testament to the defense being played by Normandy and Lakewood, and certainly you knew a timeout was coming on that one.
Yeah, Grant, what I'd love to see the Rangers show a little bit of pressure. See what they can do, maybe speed up the Invaders and see if they can cause some turnovers that lead to buckets.
It's stretch time here on the Lakewood Sports Channel as the whole crew, we're standing tonight I'm the only one coming off a major leg surgery,
True.
knee surgery,
True.
so I don't know what the younger guys are stretching for. But after playing a tough JV game today, these guys certainly earned that overtime win. It was a good one for the JV squad, who's had a good year so far this year. And, you know, as